Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you've never been here, I'm Lizbeth and I share my love for easy beauty, my personal style, as well as some fun DIYs, and every Sunday you can catch a vlog from me sharing some random things I'm up to. But today's video is a festival survival guide. I realized I've been going to festivals for almost 8 years, specifically Coachella. That's because it is an hour and a half away from me. It's super convenient to go, so that's kind of why it's only been Coachella, but also because I'm really into indie music as well as like EDM dance music, so it's been a festival that every year has a lot of my favorite artists and bands playing, so it's something that I've been doing since I was in my early 20s, and I've had so much fun. I've learned some tips and tricks. I actually have a festival fashion video for you babes that I will link above. Some tips on shoes, clothes, and beauty. Be sure to check that out. Today's video is a festival survival guide, pretty much a what's in my bag festival survival guide. But this video is specifically what I bring in my bag, what I'm taking with me, what helps me survive at Coachella, because it's 3 full days, it's a lot of walking, it is hot, and I think that's the same for most festivals. So I think these tips will definitely help you, especially I want to encourage you babes to be independent and have the stuff you need with you. I was brought up by my mom to always be prepared, have what you need, by my dad to rely on nobody, which I think is so true, especially at festivals, because so much is going on. There's a lot of people there and you just want to be prepared and safe and smart. I want to remind you babes to be smart. Never want to be that girl complaining she's cold. Never want to be that girl that kind of like ruins the experience for your friends. If you have a headache and you're like you want to leave, never be that girl, you guys. And also don't rely on a boyfriend, a brother, or a guy friend to carry the extra stuff you want to carry because you don't want to carry a backpack. You need to be responsible and have your own stuff with you, and I just want to encourage you babes to do that, because let's say your guy friend or boyfriend has your phone charger, you guys separate, you are on 5% and you're calling him and then your phone dies. It's dumb stuff like that that kind of ruins your experience, and you never know. You always want to be prepared. So I just want to encourage you guys to be prepared. I want you guys to have a fun time. Festivals are a really great time when you have what you need and you're prepared and you're being smart. You can prevent a lot of shitty things from happening at festivals because you're prepared, and I want to share that with you babes and be that girl for you to help you have an amazing time, because I've had some amazing times at Coachella, and it's, you know, you always have your stuff. So this video is a what's in my bag type video on what I'm bringing with me, a bit of a survival guide. So yeah, if you want to know what I'm bringing, what I need, and what's helped me have a great time, which I think will help you with whatever festival you're going to, then keep watching. So in terms of backpack, I'm not too sure if I'm going to bring my Louis Vuitton backpack. I got this last year, so I didn't bring it with me. I've never brought it to Coachella with me before, but I wanted to use this as a reference. I think this is the perfect backpack size. When it comes to festivals, I highly recommend going hands-free. That is going to make your experience way more enjoyable. And also, I love to dance my booty off, so I don't like to be bothered. Do not bring a tote bag. I just don't want to be bothered. So I recommend a backpack, a fanny pack, or a crossbody, but I definitely recommend a backpack so you can carry any extra stuff. But if you're not the type of girl that needs like stuff I'm going to be sharing, then I think, girl, go with a fanny pack. So nice, so helpful. But I also want to share that because I've known at Coachella and maybe at other festivals, but it gets cold at night. So when you're wearing a super cute outfit during the day and it's warm, I highly recommend renting a locker and bringing a jacket and a pair of jeans, maybe even sweats or a sweatshirt, and keeping it in the locker so all day you're hands-free. So you could bring a bigger tote with more stuff, keep it in your locker, and then you can change and then enjoy the rest of the concert in the evening. And once you leave, you just pick up your tote bag so you don't have to lug it around everywhere. You don't have to lug it around through the entire festival. So I highly recommend a locker and then bringing another bag with like extra clothes or anything you want to change in. Super helpful. So yeah, this is the perfect size. It is a little big, but I think it's perfect for everything that I'm going to be sharing with you. And as you can see, I have a scarf on here, which I highly recommend. And the reason being is at festivals, specifically for me, I know Coachella, there's been times where dust storms form, and that's when all the sand and dust and wind's blowing and you're just getting hit and smacked with dust. And having a scarf is not only cute that you could like wrap it in your hair and whatnot for festival fashion, but you definitely want to be able to protect your nose and your mouth from any dust getting into your body like this. And when you're walking at night, you just cover your nose. I've learned that's how upper respiratory infections happen. It's happened to me a couple times. So carrying this and tying it on your tote is not only a super cute little accessory, but it's super beneficial to wrap around your nose like this when you're walking at night. Also, silk scarf, that's just like a girlier fashion-y one for you babes out there. But a bandana is also a thing too. So you can always wrap it around your neck, super cute, make it a cute little choker like this, tie it on your bag, tie it on your belt loop of your jeans. So it's a bit of a fashion statement too, but you guys definitely want to bring a bandana or a scarf to cover your mouth with, like so, when you're walking, because you want to prevent any dust or dirt getting into your respiratory systems. I recommend a card wallet, a small one like this, and I recommend bringing cards with you, debit card or a credit card. Most systems take card, and I'm only saying that because let's say you bring cash on you, you lose cash, you get pickpocketed or something. At least with a card, you can cancel it. You can cancel it and then go to your local bank, which wherever your festival's at, you should have your local bank, and you can go get money out if you lose your card. But I highly recommend bringing cards. You need your driver's license because if you're 21 and over, wristbands or beer gardens are going to check IDs. But I recommend a card wallet, but specifically I also recommend getting something with a chain or a keychain or an extender like this, so you can clip it into your backpack. There again, there's nothing worse than somebody pickpocketing you. And some backpacks, or even if it's a drawstring, you can just clip it in your bag like so. So this already has a little hook, but it's easy for you to access, easy for you to put it in, and nobody's gonna be able to like really steal that from you. So recommend small wallet. I wouldn't bring cash. Totally recommend you guys bringing a card. It just makes it helpful and useful in case, again, you get pickpocketed. So card wallet with a keychain so you can clip it into your bag. Highly recommend that, so you don't have to worry about that. Start with my little mini makeup bag. I definitely recommend bringing a little makeup bag so you can keep all of your stuff. But yeah, let's get into this. So first up, Tylenol. You want to stay hydrated, and sometimes you forget, sometimes you're drinking, having a good time with your friends. I recommend bringing in like acetaminophen, Advil, something that you normally take on the regular, a pain reliever, because if you have a headache, it's going to ruin your time there too. Just you want to stay hydrated, but it's always nice to have Tylenol on hand, Advil on hand in case a headache comes and you're just not feeling good. You know, you can bring those and pop those in. But another thing I recommend is bringing your allergy medicine. For some reason, anytime I go to the desert, specifically Coachella, my allergies are out of whack. And if you naturally have allergies and you normally take Claritin, Zyrtec, Allegra, I recommend you guys bringing that, because for some reason I've noticed instantly I'm sneezing. I've noticed other people are sneezing. You get a little bit of sinus pressure here. Again, it just kind of ruins your experience sometimes if you're not feeling good like that. So bring Claritin. Also, one of my favorite things that I've been prescribed by my doctor, so if you have been too, just a reminder to bring it, nasal spray Flonase cleans up those passages, and these have been my lifesavers at Coachella because for some reason, my allergies get triggered, and having a Claritin on hand helps. A little scratchy throat, runny nose, and then this kind of just helps clean out the passages and really helps prevent anything happening in my nasal passages from occurring. So don't forget your allergy medicine, maybe even an inhaler, whatever you normally take, just a reminder to bring it. If you've never been prescribed it, I'm not telling you to take it because you definitely need to be prescribed by your doctor. But yeah, bring your allergy medicine. Lip balm is key. This one is by Babor. I'm so obsessed with Babor. They have these like really awesome serum ampules, and this is a really nice hydrating lip balm clear. I would definitely stick with lip balms. Bring a lip gloss, especially if you dress up and are a little glam. But lip balm, you want to have that on hand. Eye drops, if you're a contact wearer like myself, you need your eye drops to stay hydrated. It's super dusty, it's super dry out. So always bring your eye drops. Highly recommend. Love these. These are by Way. They're little rubber band, looks like condoms, But yeah, in case of an emergency, if your hair is down, you're hot, you're dancing your booty off, trust me, so specifically in the Sahara tent, I am dancing my booty off. Have rubber bands in case your other rubber band breaks, however your hairstyle is, if you're over it, you're tired, you just want your hair out of your face, bring extra rubber bands and bring a couple. Sometimes your friend needs one, sometimes you need two if you have a lot of hair. So highly recommend bringing some rubber bands. It's hot, it's sweaty outside. You kind of don't need it, but I like to smell good and just smell fresh. So I like to bring a little perfume sample. This thing is a lifesaver. This is a blister reliever kit. So you're really like me and you like to commit to an outfit and you're gonna break in new shoes. I highly recommend getting these blister kits. It is actually like a thick fabric that you put on anywhere your skin is rubbing on your shoe, any place that you're gonna get a blister, and it acts as extra protection. It's called moleskin, and this acts as extra protection. It helps you have, and this one has a variety pack. So this is like the emergency blister kit. It has the moleskin and also has if the blisters come, and also has antiseptic wipes in here. So I highly recommend this. My mom taught me this one. She actually gave me this one. So definitely bring a blister kit if you can. If you can't find one, Band-Aid brand has really great alternatives. They're like rubber Band-Aids that are like, feels like skin and they're thicker. These are a great alternative, and you can definitely get these at Target, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, any, place that has it. But I definitely recommend the blister kit because this is thicker, and when your shoes are rubbing, that just ruins your experience. So you definitely want to have those on hand so you're not complaining, you're not walking barefoot. I'm telling you guys, I'm reminding you babes to be prepared. There's no excuse not to have a good time. Just, plan ahead. Oil blotting sheets. Sweaty out there, if you like to keep your makeup looking fresh, definitely recommend that. Not a necessity, but if you want to. Tampon, when your cycle is, maybe your friend's happens, always good to have on hand. Lip gloss. What I love, I don't know if you've ever tried, Kula has a setting spray that has SPF in it. So it's hot out there, it's dusty, you want to protect your skin, and this will also just help your makeup set. So this is actually a sample, but it has SPF 30 in it, so you can continue spraying. It's actually cooling, so I highly recommend. Hand sanitizer, freaking key. The bathrooms there, I think at most festivals, but I know for sure at Coachella, are porta potties. So a lot of times the hand sanitizer runs out, and rather if you're dancing and having a good time, then you're gonna eat, and you're not gonna run to the bathroom because there's usually a line. Bring your own hand sanitizer. It just really helps the situation at hand. It keeps you clean. Blotting powder if you want to touch up your face. If your blotting powder doesn't have a mirror, I recommend a mirror, and then another lip balm that I have on hand. I definitely recommend lip balm with SPF because sometimes it'll stay, or sometimes it'll irritate your skin if you're wearing a lot of gloss. I haven't had any issues wearing lip gloss and my lips getting blistered or whatnot, but always stay protected. You never know. So all of that is in this little makeup bag, and it fits in my bag. So yeah, this has a lot of stuff that it's gonna be helpful. Next thing, I'm not too sure if Coachella's changed their regulations or festivals or whatnot, but I love bringing a thermal water or a spray. When you're in the hot sun, you get really red and your skin just irritated, and this actually freshens up and just soothes reddened skin. So yeah, this one's by Babor. They have, again, the best serums that just really add a ton of hydration and moisture, and this is their thermal spray. So I really love it. Let's spray some. It smells good. It just feels fresh and cooling and just relaxing. So definitely recommend a thermal spray. There's so many out there too that you can pick up. Amazon has a good place to pick up thermal sprays. I used to use one by Rose, was it? What is it called? La Roche-Posay. I will link it below. Next thing, it's not a must because it's hot and gross and sweaty out there, and trust me, if you dance your booty off like I do, you are going to sweat. So there's no point in touching up. But if you want to, recommend bringing a travel size deodorant. Pop that in your bag. Just kind of helps if you're really OCD about that. But I just wanted to remind you, babes, you can bring one. I don't normally touch up because, it's hot, and like when we put deodorant on, I don't know. It's just not a big deal to me. But if you want to bring it, an extra camera. If you like to vlog your experiences like I do, I have my extra camera. That always helps, especially because when you're using your phone out there for some reason, it's like the battery goes so fast. So I recommend bringing an extra charger. I can't find the other one I use. It actually has 2 ports because sometimes your friends aren't prepared and their phone's dying. And I don't know, my mom brought me up that there's no excuse for dead phones and not being responsible. So I like having the ones with 2 ports, and you bring an extra cord for your friend. Just, it's good to, you know, help your friends out. Sometimes it sucks when they're not prepared, but sometimes they're not, and it's okay, and you're that friend that can help them. I like the ones with 2 ports though, but you want to bring an extra portable charger, an extra cord, because there's nothing worse than having a dead phone. There are charge stations there, but the lines are always long. You're gonna have to be without your phone for a while. So this just really helps save time. Definitely a must-have if you're going to bring a fanny pack and not a big backpack, but this is something I highly recommend you bringing and getting. Yeah, this will just make your experience way more relaxed, way more enjoyable, because you're not worried about your phone dying, and if you lose your friend, you're not have to worry about it. Just highly recommend. I just don't have time for a dead cell phone, so I love taking pictures. I don't like getting lost. You know, in case I need to contact my mom or whatnot, whatever, something happens, always be prepared. Have a portable charger. So next up, sunscreen. I highly recommend sunscreen. You guys want to protect your skin. I know a tan is in, but that's where fake tanner is. You just want to be smart with your skin because it's hot out there, it's dry out there. So sunblock is key, and this is the first time I've ever seen all mist sunblock. Usually they've been bigger and I've always had to carry a big one in my bag, but I love that this is portable. Again, it'll fit in a fanny pack, and this one is cooling, so you just spray it on and just kind of cool you down a bit as well. So I definitely recommend. This one's 30 block. 30 block is usually enough, but if you want to go higher, recommend. But love that this is a spray, and this is always helpful. But a first aid kit, there are first aid tents there, but in case you need to, you know, cover a blister, if you can't find those blister kits, there's antiseptic, gauze, just a little kit on hand for whatever cuts or whatever. I don't know, some stuff happens sometimes, but yeah, at least you have this to help your friends out, yourself, whatever. Highly recommend a first aid kit. And I think this is like 89 cents at Target, maybe $1. So they're very affordable. Another thing is a soft sunglass case, because the hard ones take up a lot of space, and I definitely recommend shoving a glass cleaner in there as well. This just helps protect your sunglasses as the night falls, but when it comes to sunglasses, I highly recommend a sunglass chain. Keep on your neck to hold your sunglasses. You can lose your sunglasses, I'm telling you. That stuff happens, and it's nice to have them just hanging on your neck. Plus, I think a lot of accessories on your neck looks cute. This is responsible and cute. It's just another accessory to add on, and it beats when you're dancing, watching a performance, let's say in a tent or whatnot, then having to put your glasses away. That's why I bring a case, because it protects them, because there's so many times my glasses have got scratched because there's a lot of stuff in my backpack. And yeah, then I'm like, I don't know where my sunglasses are. You think you put them away, then you have to grab them. Literally put them on, you're good to go. I mean, I don't think the chain thing looks weird at all. I just think it's another addition to your sunglasses, and when you're done or not in the mood to wear them, you just take them off and let them chill. So yeah, highly recommend a sunglass chain. I will link some options below. You can get some off Amazon, but yeah, I just think they're a fun little statement and cute and kind of chic now. And you can kind of pull it back so you don't see the chain if it gets lost in your hair, or if you want to take it off when you're wearing them. But I highly recommend a sunglass chain so you don't lose your sunglasses. People break their sunglasses, and I just don't know how you break your sunglasses. Like, what are you doing that your sunglasses break? You might sit on them, but I don't know, you guys. It's time to be responsible, pay attention, take care of your stuff. So yeah, sunglass chain is awesome, and they should stay on your sunglasses. I don't think there should be any issues because they have these little snug rubber bands that go on to the side of the frames. So yeah, keep that chillin', hanging, love it. Next thing I have Kleenex wipies. You just never know when you're gonna need a wipey. and whatnot, whether that's cleaning your hands, you have a little accident, you spill, you don't want to be sticky, there's beer or liquor or whatever. These wipes come in handy, even as to wash your hands. And then the last thing I'm gonna recommend is because water is expensive out there. Bottles, as we know, aren't good for the environment. So there are these awesome plastic, they're called bladders, and you can even clip a hook on here to clip onto your backpack. But these are absolutely amazing, and there's a lot of water refill stations there at festivals. So this is a liter of water. You can stay hydrated, because that's how headaches and any fatigue happens from dehydration, or if you're not feeling good. And this allows you and reminds you to stay hydrated. And when it's done, you fold it in your bag. It's super light. It's repurposable. So yeah, you don't have to waste bottles, waste money, because getting water bottles adds up and you're just wasting money. You're already gonna waste money on food and merch while you're there, so better save some with water, and you're just helping the environment. So this is super, super helpful. So yeah, that is everything that is going into my bag for Coachella, for festival season. This is what gets me through and guarantees I have a great time. Charged phone, sunblock, water, don't lose my sunglasses, just some things that help me have a really great time, and I hope help you. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If I'm missing anything, be sure to comment below what you're bringing to festival season. I'd love to know, because anything that helps me or helps anybody else watching this video is awesome, so let's help each other out. But yeah, more videos from me, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!